And now, welcome on to H.E Parker, the Vermont Eagles Gold. And now, please welcome our officiating umpires to H.E Parker Reserve. Footy fans, please welcome on to H.E Parker Reserve, the Wantirna South Devils green.
We are the green and whites. We are the good old green and whites. We're the team that comes from miles around. We'll play them on our own or any ground. Some come to cheer us, while others fear us because they're near us. We will always fight for victory. We are the good old green and white.
Welcome to H.E Parker Reserve. Wantirna South taking on Vermont Gold in the Division 4 Grand Final. A very exciting day out here at H.E Parker Reserve. 3 senior women's Grand Finals and 1 Vets Grand Final to be played out, all live on EFNL YouTube today on a fantastic Saturday afternoon. I've got Blake Tennant sitting alongside me. I'm Ryan Long, media manager with the EFNL, and it is a very exciting day, of course, with the 4 grand finals here, 4 grand finals out at Quamby Reserve, and we're live streaming all of them. We can't wait to get stuck into it.
No, thank you, Ryan. Good morning, listeners. It's always a great feeling when it's grand final day. It's just got that feeling to it, of course. 2 great sides playing first, and of course we've got Div 1, and then followed by that we've got Premier as well. We've got an action-packed afternoon. Always like being involved in grand final day. It's a very special feeling, and yeah, I think we've got the 2 best teams. Vermont Gold have come doing it the hard way while Wantirna South progress through. We'll go to Kate Green after the presentations. I think teams are lining up now, so we'll hear from Kate straight after our presentations. She'll be on the boundary the whole afternoon, as she always does. Terrific job. And both teams are now coming in for this. This is one of the greatest moments here in the national anthem of Australia. It's one of the greatest sporting things that do, especially when you're at the MCG and there's 100,000 people cheering. So
it certainly is. It's a very special moment as both sides get ready to line up their last photo before the big game. Wantirna South were first to qualify, defeating Bayswater in the second semi-final. Vermont Gold have done it the hard way. They've defeated Warrandyte in the first semi and then defeated Bayswater right at this ground last Saturday, and both sides facing off today out here at H.E Parker for the Division 4 Premiership. Of course, we have the Division 5 Grand Final out at Quamby Reserve, live streamed as well at this time between Norwood and Heathmont Blue.
On behalf of the Eastern Football Netball League, we welcome you to H.E Parker Reserve for today's Deakin University Senior Women's Division 4 Grand Final between Wantirna South and Vermont. Our officials for today's game are in the field Sean Clark, James Gunther and Jacob McDurney. On the boundary today we have Paran Patel and Robert Scott, and in the goal we have Owen Davies and Sean Lowe. And now, if you are able to, please be upstanding for the National Anthem of Australia. Make the best team win.
Here we go, Division 4 Grand Final, H.E Parker Reserve, Wantirna South taking on Vermont Gold. And joining me back in the commentary chair after doing the presentations to kick things off, Blake Tennant. Blake, we've got probably, I think, one of the closest Grand Finals potentially on our hands today. I think both sides have got the potential to pull out a victory with the way their final series has gone. We are going to welcome Kate Green in a moment, who will be on the boundary today. And I believe we have Kate now. Kate?
Sorry, guys. Just getting a bit of love from Michael Vozzo for saying, hey, thanks very much for picking us and going against the grain.
And your obviously your tip there, of course, you have tipped Wantirna South on this one.
Yep.
What's the main reason, or the main reason you think Wantirna South are going to get across the line here today?
It really, really hurt them last year going out in the prelim, and I think they want to prove to themselves that they are, they can win a grand final. I mean, it's their third year, and I just think, they're a wonderful team, but, their opposition's a lovely team. I just feel that they want this to prove to themselves that they can do it.
Yeah, fantastic as Sean Clark holds the ball up to kick things off. Blake Tennant.
Here we go. The Deakin University Grand Final is here. Wantirna South and Vermont get the opening clearance. They get it inside the forward 50 of H.E Parker Reserve. The Devils with a strong tackle laid, that was, and that's going to go to Madison Freeman. There's a lot of Freemans today, no doubt.
Welcome to the Freeman Club.
So Freeman can bomb it in forward. Wantirna South got all the numbers deep inside their defensive 50. Vermont having a strong way for this opening couple minutes here down at H.E Parker. We're in the centre of the 50 arc down here at H.E Parker. Crowd is buzzing already. A few Wantirna South people that I can see. And Disney, she's going to have a big say in this. She gets a clearance on the outer side wing down here. If H.E Parker, conditions can get any perfect. They are terrific so far. It's mark taken there by Sarah Port. She gets it inside forward 50. The Eagles had a really big win last week against the one undefeated Bayswater side. They've started well, the Eagles. They're very defensive, aren't they, today, the Wantirna South, to start the game.
So back in the middle we go again. Vermont Gold looking to get their second inside 50 of the morning. Sarah Port underneath this one. So it was McDonald wrapped up in the tackle. We'll get another ball up in the middle of the ground. Great conditions out here at H.E Parker Reserve.
There's no breeze down here on the ground either, and it's just really perfect conditions for a grand final.
So Curfey inside 50. Clark's around this one. Out the back just getting a boot to the ball there. O'Sullivan. Kennedy. Wrapped up, stolen away from Disney. He's going to be important today for Wantirna South there to get across the line. She sends a long one out of their back half. Chasing this first is Darcy Mann. Wrapped up by Grimer. Getting her hands away in time. Vermont Gold look to try and get something forward. That was a big tackle.
Slow to get
still
up.
Down Salpetro. So Vermont Gold have been able to turn this back around. And the intercept mark there from Sharon Burrows.
Slow to get up.
Yeah, copped a big one there on the far side.
Yep.
As Wantirna South moved this down through the corridor. Darcy Clark. Wantirna South's first chance to get themselves inside 50. The kick has to be good because Hipwell has got two Vermont Gold players to compete with there. Did well enough to control it. Chasing that one that time was Polly. And the free kick is going towards Vermont in Kasari.
Yeah, the Eagles have had I feel like they've had the dominant start here, Ryan. They've obviously have got all the momentum and a mark taken there by Sienna Curfey. Obviously they've had to do it the hard way, of course, playing 3 weeks of hard grueling finals, the Eagles, so they're definitely on the momentum at this stage. And another big bump laid there for Vermont, and another tackle. The crowd is up and about, and that's going to be rewarded. It's going to go to number 41 in Chelsea Poley. Strong start for the Devils so far.
It's very intense down here on the sidelines from both spectator supporters.
As Poley gets smothered there, that was by number 12 there in Kennedy, Gemma Kennedy. And Poley racks it up again. She gets it inside the wing. And then pushing the back free kick, it's going to go to Wantirna South, and it's going to go to number 24 there in Brianna Hipwell. In the centre of ground of H.E Parker Reserve. Just gone 4 minutes into this first quarter of footy on grand final day. The mark taken, intercepted. That was by Sienna Curfey again. Crowd one of 50 from Wantirna South, and she kicks it to that player, Disney. She's going to have a big say. As I've mentioned before, if Wantirna South want to win this, should be up there in Chandler Medal night. And mark taken. That was by Darcy Clark. She's having a good start to this game for the Devils. She gets it forward just on the tip of the 50 arc down here of Vermont's. So Wantirna South's attacking goal here. When I got here, Ron, the parks were just through the roof. Couldn't find one.
That's why you got to get here early, mate.
I know. You were here bright and early. You've had a busy couple, 48 hours, I say. Strong tackle laid there. So we're on the angle down here of Wantirna South attacking 50 to start the game. Vermont have started well, but I think the defence of Wantirna South is where they're getting them at the moment. It's a tackle laid. Wantirna South looking to get back on the attack. And a strong tackle. And it's going to be ball up, play down the end there. I think it might be Polly as well. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Early on, both these teams are very evenly matched in their defensive pressure and their attacking.
So grabbing it first that time was Sarah Port. She was wrapped up. So we've played 5.5 minutes in this first term. No score yet. Both sides have had a bit of the ball up forward. We're currently just outside Wantirna South forward 50. Good clearance here for the Eagles. Down the middle of the ground they go towards centre half forward. The mark is taken there by Madison Clark. She'll look to play on straight away and sends the ball up to the top of the square. O'Sullivan couldn't take the mark but controlled it enough to get the handball away. Darcy Meehan towards the pocket. Taken away here from Dowsey. And trying to get this clear. Burrows chasing that one across the line. So Vermont Gold will get another chance. They'll go back inside 50. Both sides still looking for the first of the day. Looking to find Freeman. Spoiled away from Port. Socket off the ground. Just gaining a bit more territory here for Wantirna South. Darcy Mann again, who's had a bit of the football in the early stages of this game. But it will be a Wantirna South ball last possession. The far side of H.E Parker right in front of this scoreboard. Down the line they go. Great mark by Marissa Lee for the Eagles. Lee looking for Freeman. Just overdid the kick. Freeman got the handball away. Was stolen from Dowsey, who has won herself a free kick for holding at the half-back line here for the Devils. We're expecting a bit of an arm wrestle in this clash in the first half to see which side can get on top early. Disney kept in front of herself, got the handball away to Burrows. Burrows down the line she goes. Intercept mark from Luca Clark, who was in the Eagles suit pre-game. Blake, if you saw that.
Oh, was she the one with the eagle, was she?
Originally.
Originally.
I've had a couple people in it at the moment. Here's Disney wrapped up.
First thing I saw when I rocked up to H.E Parker today.
Just quickly, gentlemen, it's because it's the punishment you get when you get a fine at Vermont.
As play resumes, we're on the outer side wing down at the scoreboard, of course. And scoreboard still reads 0-0, but I'll tell you what, whoever kicks the first goal, I think it's going to start well, that team who will score first. And Wantirna South a defensive sort of team at this stage of game. Looks like it's just going back and forth, but Wantirna South are hanging in there with their defence. Well, the one-on-ones in the goals for Vermont here as I'm looking around. Two rucks, Yen, Vermont with the pressure again with a chain of hand passes there for Vermont. Picking it up there was Vermont, but intercept with a strong tackle laid from the Eagles. And again, they press forward to the Eagles. First to get there was number 48, Lily Bunning. And they get it on side to Wantirna South. Really defensive-minded to start this game. Of course, the grand final nerves are there. Port, Clark involved. And again, they're just trying to settle at the moment, are the Devils. They're in there attacking 50, but again, Vermont's really strong here. They've had a really strong start to this game. And where's this going to sit? First to pick it up there will be number 29 in Cope. Disney gets a snap around the corner on the where we are at H.E Parker. First to pick it up will be Porty. Kicks it off the ground. It's just going to be who wants it more, I guess, to start this game. And at the moment, I think the Eagles are doing that at this stage of game.
I'm loving both the intensity from both sides this early on.
Bit of a pump there, and slow to get up there is Marissa Lee. They get a kick to Vermont. First pick it up there will be Madison Freeman. And then O'Sullivan gets a kick, clearance kick inside 50. First to pick it up there will be Dowsey, Beck Dowsey. Strong tackle weight and another good tackle. Pressure's been very elite from both of these sides as the umpire called home the ball and it'll be a ball up.
So good pressure there from Vozzo, who laid that tackle. Inside 50 here, Disney with the tap, goes straight down. Clark involved, so's Freeman. Clearing kick away there from Cameron Disney. The bounce just fell into the lap of Freeman, pushed aside by Disney. Grabbing it now, Vozzo off the ground. Burrows, clearing kick here for Wantirna South. It's going to come back. It's Charlotte Freeman this time, wrapped up in the tackle by Vozzo. That's holding the ball.
Just quickly, Wantirna South can't afford to leave loose Vermont Gold players, and they need to make sure they've always got a few players drop back.
So Vozzo goes into the corridor, and it's picked off here by Vermont. It's been a physical game early in the first 11 minutes here. Out the back, Freeman just couldn't quite take the mark. That was Madison Freeman. Spun around in the tackle. Umpire lets it play on and then says, give it to me. We'll get a ball up just outside the forward 50 arc of Vermont Gold. Going up unopposed there was Bunning. The tap down, resulting in another stoppage, another ball up here. So pushed aside. Disney out of the middle, off the left boot, down the line it goes. It's cut off again by Vermont Gold. They're so well set up behind the footy at the moment. Port almost took the intercept mark. Freeman involved there, Lucy Freeman. Disney. Clearing kick back in towards the middle of the ground. A lot of pressure here from both sides. Getting the kick away was Curfey. Inside 50 and the mark is taken once again by Sarah Port, who's been big in this first 12 minutes.
I think she's been half back but pushing into the midfield. A great mark taken. That was by McFarlane. On the outer side wing down here of H.E Parker. She gets a clearance kick to getting the kick was there in Meehan, Darcy Meehan. And that's going to roll out for a free kick, I believe, going to Wantirna South, and Burrows will have the first say where this ball is going to go.
Both teams need to stop kicking to the pack. They need to look for loose players just to ensure it gets
Van
down
Zoolen marks that one. She's looking for the options. She's going to bomb it forward. She does that, so and a mark taken there for the Devils, and she's played on off the mark. The nerves are sealing in for the Devils, and Disney gets another clearance kick. And Vozzo can scoop this one up, and she does. She's got numbers to the ball. Waters involved. She does a tackle, and another strong tackle laid. I just feel like Ryan and Kate as well. Whoever kicks the first goal, this could dictate who wants the momentum heading into quarter time. We've gone 13 minutes and a half into this opening quarter of grand final footy down at H.E Parker, and a holding free kick going to Vermont. And that's going to go to Ruby Wanningham.
You're spot on there, Blake.
She gets it forward for the Eagles. Freeman, we'll be saying that name a lot today, as Wanningham got the free kick. She gets a kick away. Disney, no one just wants to tackle her. Everyone's too scared, and she's got the open paddock to herself. She snaps around the corner.
again, kicking to the pack where Wantirna South had a few loose players that she could have targeted instead. But at the same time, Vermont Gold are doing the same thing.
So ball up just outside forward 50 here for Wantirna South. Tapping it in. Another big tackle laid. What's the decision by the umpire? That's holding the ball. So Wantirna South, are they in range from here? Be a fair kick from Valajos. She'll put it towards the top of the square. Can there be a mark? There isn't. At ground level there, Waddingham has been involved in the last few minutes quite a bit. Vozo, another big tackle there from Amber. Both Vozos certainly have brought that defensive pressure in the early stages of this contest as Vermont looking to clear out of their back half. They've got the market centre half back here and they're off. They're going to use the corridor. Running full steam at this one. The bounce just doesn't suit Wantirna South. Clark got a hand to it. Tapped away. Taken by Dowsey. Back to Dystra. And she finds a target in Waters. That was good ball movement and they're off again. Vozo on centre wing. Has Waters there to help her out. Stolen away by Freeman. And there was something off ball.
Sean Clark
has pulled something out. So
doesn't miss, doesn't he?
It'll be a Vermont free kick. So this will be outside the forward 50 arc. Almost played 16 minutes. No score just yet. Vermont pushing inside 50. Clark's out the back and takes the mark. And she's absolutely a chance from here. It's a known goal kicker. We've seen it both at this level, Premier Division level as well. So for Madison Clark, can she put the first on the board for Vermont on grand final day? It's high, it's marked on the line by Georgia McDonald. That's important grab for Wantirna South.
And I don't know what's going on here. Sean
okay,
Clark,
so has called the behind.
Sean Clark, mate, he doesn't miss. Oh, interesting.
I'd have to have a look at the replay on that one.
Clarkie was 100 metres away. I'm having
a look at the replay. You call while
yeah, you find that out. I don't think that was behind. Sean Clark was 100 metres away.
Oh, that's not a behind.
That's an all-time low for Clarkie.
That's really going to fire up.
Clarkie watches this, Blake. He'll.
I'll have been up the conversation. He was my junior umpire coach, so a lot of respect for time for Sean.
Great man.
As we get play back to proceedings now, and yeah, a lot of green and white I've noticed here on the left side here, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of Vermont supporters. They travel really well to the Eagles, so I've seen a lot of green and white today. Two proud clubs going at it, of course. And it's going to be a free kick on that ball up here. And yeah, we're closing in. Have we got a score? Sorry, Ryan, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Have we got a score down at Quamby Reserve for our Division 5 grand final?
We'll get that up for you in just a moment, Blake.
Throw you under the bus. Not the first time I'll be doing that today, but...
a little heads up would have been nice.
Strong tackle away.
I do have a score for you, Blake. Norwood 1-8 leading Heathmont 1-7. 16 minutes played in the first term.
Beautiful. We'll keep our eyes on the screens there as well for both of these sides. It is grand final day today at H.E Parker. Got Division 1 straight after this, and then followed by the Premier Grand Final played between South Belgrave and Park Orchards, who will be crowned Premier Division premiers. As the two racks going at it. Disney gets the tap away for a teammate there. That was by McFarlane, but gets the kick there. That was by Burrows. And a strong tackle and a high tackle. I think Wantirna South will be happy with that one because obviously the last one wasn't great. So Valajos.
No, this is going Vermont's way.
Oh, it's going. And 25.
that wasn't that wasn't necessary.
What happened?
57.
She stepped forward to hand.
Sorry, Ho gets a clearance kick. We'll get back to you shortly, Kate. It's moved deep inside the attacking 50 of Vermont. Smothered kick. For first to pick it up will be Freeman. Vermont have got all the numbers. That might be high, and it is going to be high.
Well, that one was there.
Yeah, Wantirna South folks aren't too happy. We'll get to Kate.
Great representation from Wantirna South.
Yes, well, I think there's a few senior and reserve boys and 19s around. As Kennedy bombs it in forward for the Eagles, but the goalkeeper down there. We'll go to Kate Green for comment if need be.
Just quickly, the Wantirna person stepped forward just to handball to the Vermont Gold player, and he decided it must have been stepping over the mark.
Yeah, thank you, Kate. That is quarter time down here at H.E Parker Reserve. It's Vermont 1 behind to Wantirna South, yet to score. I'm sure we'll have a bumper second quarter to begin proceedings straight after this.
Welcome back to the Deakin University Division 4 Senior Women's Grand Final between Wantirna South and Vermont Gold. It's 1 behind to no score, and I've got Blake Tennant alongside of me. I'm Ryan Long, media manager with the EFNL. Kate Green on the boundary. Just on that behind as well, Blake. I just got that cleared up because I looked down at my sheet after the mark was taken. The mark was taken in play. That was not what Clarkey was questioning. And then the player actually played on and walked through the goals and set up as if it was a behind.
Yeah.
So we both owe Clarkie an apology.
Yes,
Can we
yes,
just
no,
put this in?
No, I do apologise.
You said that's a bad miss by him. We weren't watching.
No,
So-
just want to come out and apologise to Clarkie. Obviously, it was just hard because it was quick in the moment sort of business. But yeah, Clarkie, I do apologise. I will not criticise any of his calls because he doesn't miss, Clarkie. And
No, he doesn't miss.
So-
We'll never question again.
yeah,
So gentlemen, the rule of law today is umpire rule.
Yes. Well, we'll back him in. That's what we've got to do. And that was definitely a mark inside play, which was not questioned. It was obviously playing on and going through the goals. So that's okay. That's the first score of this game as the two huddles break up, and we'll hear from one of the coaches in just a moment, Blake.
Can I just ask what coach would you be happy for at the moment? Would you be happy with Vermont start, or would you be happy going with Wantirna South for this first quarter?
I think it's been pretty even.
If you had to choose one, I'm going to put you on the spot again.
I would say probably Vermont Gold's done more of the attacking, but in saying that, they haven't put it on the scoreboard. So in that way, there's positives on both sides, and we're going to hear from Michael Vozzo now.
Michael, very aggressive defence and attack from both sides this first quarter. I think we should walk off the field or we'll get into trouble. What is the message for the girls for this second quarter? Because we know that intensity from both your sides is not going to drop.
Yeah, they just set up a little bit better behind the footy. So we've just got to ask our forwards just to make sure that they're aware of what's happening around them a little bit. And so we have that target going forward rather than having a spare player that they've been able to set up. So, see how we go.
Thanks very much, Michael, and all the best.
Thanks, Kate Green with Michael Vozzo. And we're almost ready to go for this second term. But, Blake, if I'll throw that question back at you.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'm happy with Vermont at the way they've started. So, second quarter action, and first to pick it up will be Lee. She taps it to her teammates. For Vermont, and they bomb it inside the forward 50, do the Eagles, and the Eagles are just slowing things down. A hand pass, who would get the first goal? I think they'll be crucial for any of these two sides. And pick it up there will be Valajos. She gets it inside to the angle of the defensive 50. Don't know if that was a mark taken, and Freeman picks it up. Another one there, that was by Gemma Kennedy, and it's looking like it's kick to kick at the moment at H.E. Vozzo for the Devils, and a strong tackle late, and will be another ball up just on the cricket net sort of end here of H.E Parker.
Both these teams all during the year have been excellent with their defence and attack, so it's fitting that they're in this position
Tackle
in this
late
grand final.
For the Devils, and first to pick it up will be Sarah Pott, and an intercept mark taken. That was by Darcy Meehan. She gets it inside the forward 54. The Devils probably need to get the first goal, I reckon. If they can get the first goal, could be on their side for the Devils. They get a strong tackle laid. Nothing caught, and another one tackle for the Devils. It's hot early second quarter action down here at H.E Parker.
Yeah, the pressure is up a minute and a half into this second term. Wantirna South taking on Vermont Gold. Division 4 premiership on the line today. Just outside the forward 50 for Wantirna South. Salpiro kicked inside 50 here for Vermont, who's going to get there first. Ball just passes McDonald. Was able to trap it and get the kick away. Got a hand to it was Kennedy. And now Kasari. Inside 50 once again they go. The pressure's there from Freeman. Ball comes out to Kennedy. Gets it off to Freeman. Run down by Disney. And it's in the back. So Freeman, Lucy Freeman, has the chance for the first goal of the second term and the first goal of the Division 4 Grand Final. And we talked a lot about the Freemans last week, Blake. Triplets, they are.
I think that's what I saw the whole day when I tuned in last week.
And a big chance here for Lucy Freeman to put the first through on the Division 4 Grand Final. It falls short. No mark taken. Kennedy, can she get boot to ball wrapped up right in the goal square? A dangerous spot here for Wantirna South. Don't want to concede the first. Freeman, her kick was smothered. Towards the boundary side, Chelsea Polly pushed away. She'll get herself a free kick here in the back pocket.
There's a lot of feeling out there on that field.
So it's going to be ball up as well. So we're in the pocket down here of Vermont Gold's attacking. And Devils needed to defend really hard here for this next couple of seconds. It's again Freeman, but that's going to get smothered off the boot, and that's going to be a behind. So that moves the score to 2 behinds. Vermont to Wantirna South yet to score. We've gone 3.5 minutes in to this second quarter, of course. Vermont doing the scoring right now, but the Devils need to get scoring. There's George McDonald taking the kick out for the Devils. Playing on was by Darcy Meehan. She's having a really strong start to this second quarter for Vermont Gold.
Again,
Ball's picked up and a strong tackle laid, and it looks like it's going to be a free kick. Kate Green on the boundary.
Again, Wantirna South is letting themselves down by leaving Vermont Gold to have loose players. They can't afford to do that because Vermont Gold's running game will take over.
A few Bayswater people in the background to see there.
Well, watching their division.
Love to see it, but they will be kicking themselves.
Well, you're a bad sport, so if you lose a grand final, you wouldn't rock up, would you,
No,
Blake?
I would.
No, you're a bad sport.
Okay.
That's good from Bayswater.
Yeah, it is a good. I do. Yeah, obviously it is. So bowling inside forward 50. Disney involved. Tackle was almost laid by Kennedy. First to pick it up would be Farland. Chain of hand passes for the Eagles. They get it inside, deep inside their forward 50. Freeman involved. We said that name a lot today. And a laid tackle. That was by Vozzo. Ball's just circling around down here at H.E. A little bit of a push, but that Freeman player will pick it up. And Madison Freeman, she's in track at the moment. He's the best on-ground medal, but obviously you don't want to go too early, don't you?
Yes, we're only 5 minutes into the second quarter, so let's not discuss that at the moment. As Salpiro, the intercept, her kick, finding a target. Still inside their forward half.
Oh, it's on her.
Plenty of push and shove in this one. Disney trying to clear it out. Salpiro again, the intercept. Her handball cut off by Polly, who tries to clear it out. Lee standing there is able to take the mark. Lee inside 50. Freeman got hands to it. Out the back, Dowsey got the handball away. Better from Wantirna South here as they look to clear their lines. Clark has to go back. Stolen away this time. Now Vermont towards the top of the square. Bunnings underneath this one, controlled it. Can she get rid of it? She does. She gets the handball away. Kennedy off the right boot towards goal. Underneath this one was Disney. Wantirna South under extreme amount of pressure at the moment. Pushing away, McPherson wrapped up by Salpiro, and will get a ball up inside 50 for Vermont Gold.
Boundary.
2 behinds to no score. Wantirna South will go the boundary soon as Kennedy gets her kick smothered by Disney. Disney's clearing kick, bouncing out of their back half, falls into the lap of Burrows, and she's off. Down the wing she goes. Finds McFarlane on the chest. Got nothing in front of her at the moment. It's all Vermont. So she goes across towards the corridor. Who's able to get this first? It's 3-on-2 in favour of the Eagles. Out the back, doing nicely, Elder. Back in towards the middle of the ground. It's cut off by Disney, who's been everywhere so far. She goes inside 50. Can she almost thread the needle and hit up the target there in Van Zulen? Ball comes out. Clark bouncing towards the pocket. And now we'll go down to the boundary, Kate Green.
Just quickly, Wantirna South need to shift their focus from just being predominantly defence. I know they're under pressure in their back six, but this has got deja vu of South Croydon last week, focusing mostly on defence and trying to shut down a running team in their opposition, and they just need to start playing to their game. They're being led at the moment.
Thanks, Kate, on the boundary. Just got no forwards, I feel like. Wantirna South, we saw that with McFarlane. She just had no forwards coming to the ball there. It was all Vermont Gold. Really came back hard there. Right, if you do you have a score down at Quamby? If you
Yes, 139 Norwood, 117 Heathmont.
There you go, close one as well down at Quamby Reserve. We'll be now seeing a few scores around the day. It's a kick to Vermont. First to pick it up will be Polly, and that's going to be a high tackle advantage. Is called one-on-one in the goal square. Guess who? Disney spins around once, spins around twice, gets intercepted by hand passes. Vermont got numbers in the square. It's a ball up.
Wantirna South now beginning to play to their own game rather than being led by Vermont Gold.
Umpire throws it up. We're on the angle of Wantirna South, deep forward, and a strong tackle. You can just hear the crowd, plenty of green and white. Love to see it. On my left, I can't really see the right, unfortunately, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of purple and gold, that's for sure.
Blake, both teams have got great supporters out here at the moment, including both sides with some of their men's players, which is fantastic to see.
Wantirna South get a hand pass and finds teammate Van Zullen. Snap around the corner, that was by Polly.
Oh.
And that's going to go through from behind. So Wantirna South, first score of the day, moves one behind Wantirna South to Vermont Gold. Two behinds. We've gone 9 and a bit into this second quarter, Ryan.
So it's been an arm wrestle in this Division 4 grand final so far. Just said halfway through the second term, 2 plays 1. It's probably Wantirna South's best piece of momentum. Cut off by Disney, and she's got herself a free kick. It's called, played on. And the first goal of the grand finals kicked by McFarlane. Wantirna South, 117, Vermont, 2 behinds.
Jeez, imagine it. Sorry, keep going.
No, you're right. But when you obviously play on, got to finish it, and she's done just that, McFarlane. So fantastic start for the term for Wantirna South there, 117, 2 behinds. We've got to play it down behind play 2 for Vermont. So we'll keep an eye on that. Looks like De Silva.
Yeah, anyway, well, imagine
Gentlemen, I'll follow that up for
imagine
you.
if that was a behind, Disney would be furious if that went through for a behind. But yeah, grand final night.
Great finish there too.
Yeah, snap around the corner. But
Gentlemen, just a heads up, it's number 19.
Yeah.
Silvera, so you were right.
So play will be paused here down at the H.E Parker Reserve.
Well, while we do have a bit of a break in momentum, we'll just check that score out at Quamby Reserve at the moment. We're played 8 minutes into that second term in the Division 5 grand final. Norwood still lead 139 to 117 as Heathmont currently inside their forward 50 looking to try and take back the lead there. So 2 close grand finals.
Yeah, very good to see. And if you are on the counts today, or, well, we don't have the radio, unfortunately, for our games, so please don't watch and drive. That's a big thing. But
you can listen and drive. You can put your...
Yep, on the old car play as well. And so we've got Quamby Reserve action, Division 5 grand final between, of course, Heathmont taking on Norwood. And then after that is the Division 3 grand final between Heathmont and Coldstream. So Heathmont will have 2 sides. And then we finish
Big day for the Jets.
And then we have a finish off the day with Montrose taking on Muralbark, which will be a cracker down there. And well, we're going to go to Kate Green on the boundary, who's got some updates.
Yeah, De Silva is off. She's not going through
Looks like
interchange, so she's out for the game.
Looks like she
unfortunate there for the Eagles.
Looks like a knee to me. I'm no trainer.
That's why I don't want you guessing, because you've never been right once when you've tried to guess.
Blake, I will let you know rather than you play the guessing game.
I'm no trainer. I do have a first aid certificate, so if I need anything, there you go.
I worry if you've got a first aid certificate,
on,
they
mate.
must just be giving them out.
Ryan, if I get hurt, please keep him away.
Come on, mate. I've got a level 1 and 2 certificate.
Yeah, that's concerning.
Ryan, we need to get that checked.
It's probably a couple of years out of date, but anyway, play resumes. And good, not good signs for Vermont. They will be one down for this, but that doesn't matter. It's grand final day. Sure, they can get over the line for their teammate, of course. Strong tackle laid on the cricket net sort of arc down here at H.E Parker. Plenty of support for both clubs here.
Oh, there's huge support along the sidelines. Just quickly, both sides supporters and the coaches' boxes are a bit subdued after seeing the injured player go off.
Thank you. Strong tackle laid. And again, this pressure from Vermont Gold really strong. There's a snap around the corner and a mark taken. That will be Amber Vozzo. Speaking of the Freemans, we've got a lot of Vozzos around. We've got two, and then, of course, the coach. So it's a Vozzo and Freeman making up today's day. And a tackle laid down the end.
And a few Clarks that are not related.
So 14 minutes gone out here at H.E Parker Reserve. 7 plays 2. Wantirna South leading. Salpetro got the handball away. Freeman wrapped up, and we'll get another ball up just outside the forward arc here of Vermont Gold, who have probably still had most of the play in the opening half. They'll love to get a goal on the board before that halftime siren. This could be an opportunity. Bouncing inside their forward 50. Freeman chasing it first. She's able to get it on the second attempt. Got the handball forward. Clark. High kick. It's not going to be 15. Mark wasn't taken anyway. Socket off the ground. Trying to clear this one out of their back half of Wantirna South. Bunning looking to break through. And we'll get a ball up inside. Forward 50 here for Vermont. Bunning down to Clark. Waters involved. Kennedy breaks away to get some space. There's a great smother there by Long. And wrapped up in the tackle was Elder. So we'll get another ball up. .5 minutes played in this second term. Bunning's handball was cut off. Wantirna South look to use the corridor. Out the back is Freeman. Got the handball away there, Ditto. Elder to Kennedy. And back in defence again. The mark is taken by McDonald.
It's having a good start
to
this game.
She's been fantastic in defence. Off to Disney. So Cameron Disney hits up a target in Clark. And is that... No 25.
He was thinking of it, wasn't he?
So can the Devils get their second before half-time and really swing the momentum in their favour going into the main break? Can they get a mark inside? It's Kennedy in defence for the Eagles, who has been pretty impressive across the final series, Blake.
Yeah, she has. Really had a big finals campaign. Obviously, the 3 weeks, as we mentioned, pre-game. Vermont doing it the hard way to progress through. We're at the scoreboard end down here of H.E Parker Reserve on the far left.
Blake, you saying earlier on in the first quarter, the first team to get the goal will settle them down. It doesn't
look like it, doesn't it?
Actually, it does, because Wantirna South is now more in their game plan rather than playing chase after Vermont Gold's game plan.
A ball up Slade. And Vermont finally get this one out. Shugs a couple, and that might be holding the ball, nothing called.
Got a handball, won't?
Yeah. Kick inside, deep inside for the Devils forward 50. Vermont Gold got the numbers. They've been really strong in this arc here. They've had all the run, and here they come. They can get it inside their forward 50. They've got a few numbers out the back here. If this one can mark, and she does, and that's by Marissa Lee. She's got a number down the play down where the cricket nets are down in her HE. And she does so. The mark taken, but plays on immediately. Doubles by number 61 there in Madison Clark. Freeman, and that's a sling sort of tackle, nothing called. It's going to be, oh, it is. Jeez, I'll tell you, Ryan,
Blake.
six time, I'll tell you.
No, Blake, it wasn't a sling. It was for a high because it was on the shoulder.
Sort of same sort of action as plays on and finds a teammate in Clark again. And she's just going to play on and waltz into an open goal, and she does. Vermont get the first of their afternoon. That moves the score to Vermont of 1-2-8 to Wantirna South 1-1-7. We've asked Kate, both sides have kicked the first goals of this game. We've gone 18 minutes and a half into this second quarter.
So the first for Vermont, they hit the lead 1-2-8 to 1-1-7 on the eve of the halftime siren. Got a minute and 20 seconds to play here. Can there be another goal either way? Lee out of the ruck, got the tap down. Valajos here for Wantirna South, goes towards the wing. Who's going to get there first? It's Kasari who's off, gets past her opponent, got the handball off to Lee. Lee looking to get it to Freeman. Towards the boundary. Valajos keeps this in, looking for Poley, chasing this one, went the don't argue. And now gets the kick away through the corridor. It had to be perfect, and it is. The mark is taken by McFarlane. Has a one-on-one in the forward 50 through Clark. Just over the top of both of their heads. Handball away here, back to Clark. Clark gets past two, and her kick smothered. It ends up back in her lap, gets a handball forward, back into space. Curfew here for the Eagles, tapping it forward. Clark involved once again. Got it away to McPherson. McPherson, her kick in the direction of Poley. Trying to trap this one towards the boundary line. Got a handball away in time. A lot of pressure here. We're coming down to the half-time siren. Vermont Gold got a hold on. Clearing kick out of their defensive half to Lee. Lee down the line looking for Clark. And there's your half-time siren.
Boundary.
Let's go down the boundary, Kate Green.
Just a quick update on the player number 19, Da Silva. She has been referred to further medical assessment. I am aware of what the situation is, but due to privacy, I'm not going to state.
So at half-time here, it's 1 goal apiece. Vermont 1-2-8 to Wantirna South 1-1-7. We're going to go a break at half-time, and after the break, before the start of the third quarter, Kate Green will be with one of the coaches. We've got a grand final on our hands. Vermont Gold leading by a point.
Welcome back to H.E Parker. We have the Vermont coach Steve White standing along with Kate Green.
Whitey, that was a very positive half for your side, and that late goal's got your point in head. I'm been very impressed with both the offence and defence of your team and your opposition. What was the message for the girls at half time?
Yeah, the message was to keep playing the way we're playing. I mean, Wantirna South, you're exactly right. They've got a great defence and offence, and we've just got to crack their defence because they're a very good side. It's a real game of chess at the moment, I think. Both sides playing really well, but our message to the girls is just to persist, playing the way we are, and they play a very similar brand to us, so it's going to be a dour struggle, I think. It's
been a great game so far between the two of you, and I wish you all the best moving forward.
Correct. It has been a great game, so let's see how we go in the second half. Thank you.
And just an update on the injury front. Clarkey, the head coach, the head umpire for this game, is out with a injury. He's been referred to seek further medical assistance and not disclosing due to privacy.
Jeez, Clarkey's out. Might have heard our message, maybe. No, it's not good news at all for Clarkey. Hope he shout out to you, Sean Clark. Hopefully.
Well, I cover both players and the umpires, so.
It's not good at all. Hopefully he's well. Back to the action. If you just joined us, it's Vermont Gold 128 to Vermont 117. Third quarter action of the Deakin University Division 4 Grand Final at H.E Parker Reserve. As Vermont get a clearance kick inside their forward 50. Wantirna South got the numbers. Port will be there, but finds their teammate. We're at the centre down here of H.E Parker Reserve. Hand pass there for the Eagles, and Vozo will be there. Tackling pressure was really nice there by Kennedy, and another tackle laid for Wantirna South. And it's going to be a ball up.
Again, Wantirna needs to not leave any loose Vermont Gold players, because once they get a run, they are so quick to catch.
Disney, very hard to tackle. I think there was about two players on, and one of them said, "No, I'm not doing that." It's the two rucks going at it for the two competing sides. Smothered kick was laid, and Wantirna South got the numbers, and they get it forward too. But Vozo and, of course, Emily Cumming will be the first ones to have a go at this one. Gets a tackle, was laid by a Vermont player, and it's, I thought I heard a whistle, but it was incorrect. As a smothered ball was laid, and first to pick it up will be Hipwell, and the ball's just going to roll out. Kick was laid there by Caitlin Grimer, and an intercept mark taken. That was by Emily Cumming.
The reason why Wantirna South aren't getting into their forward 50 with their advances is because too many of the Vermont Gold players are loose. They need to man up on those so that they can actually make more of an impact into their own forward 50.
As Vermont get inside their forward 50, it's 1-on-1 in the goal square. Where would this one sit? First to try to pick it up was number 61 of Madison Clark. She's having a really strong start to this game. We're at the pocket down here at Vermont Gold's attacking 50 runs.
Well, absolutely back inside their forward half, 128 to 117. Third term in the Division 4 Senior Women's Grand Final. That's not going to be 15, so it's going to be called to play on. There was no mark taken anyway. Disney clearing kick out of their defence. It's a 2-on-1. Ball beats all three of them. It comes out the back. Wrapped up in a tackle. Umpire says play on. Lee got the handball off to Curfey. Curfey inside 50. Can there be a mark? In defence, putting himself on the line there. Wantirna South. Vozo's kick. Comes back. Cat Ho is wrapped up. So there's a ball up onside on the forward 50 line here for Vermont Gold. Coming up to the 4th minute mark of this third term. Leading this game by a point. It's been a tight arm wrestle so far. They're well set up behind the ball, so they might be able to get another opportunity to go forward. Curfey got the handball. Was looking for Salpiro. Ball comes back out. Vozo. There she is again, breaking away. Might just handball to herself. Did she have it then? Umpire said play on. And we'll get a free kick, have we?
Oh, have we? Or no, I think we have.
Yep.
Boundary.
It's going to go to Vermont, number 57.
Cat Ho.
Cat Ho.
Yeah, it was a little high.
So Cat Ho settling here for the Eagles. Puts it towards centre half forward. Kennedy. Great grab. What's it? Targets up forward. Clark's the deepest forward. It was smothered by Disney. They still maintain possession. Clark at the back. Doing well. McDonald under a lot of pressure. Wrapped up. We'll get a ball up. About 15 out from the Vermont goals.
Yeah, it's looking pretty nicely here. Freeman involved. We've said her name a lot. All three of them, of course. Smothered by the Wantirna South defence, and they finally get it outside. Where's the runners? Vozo's going to beat there. She does a bump, and that's going to be a high tackle. It's going to go to Vermont.
Again, both these teams need to have the players out back so
Play
they
on.
can.
As Kennedy gets a strong tackle. Right, Wantirna South defender, and it's going to be a ball up. If you just joined us, we're approaching the 6-minute mark. Wantirna South 117 to Vermont Gold 128. Low scoring affair down here. Smothered was there, and Wantirna South defending really well. It's going to be a ball up. Just on the angle of the forward 50 of Vermont Gold's attacking. It's a beautiful sort of overcast day. We did have a little bit of sprinkle of rain before, but
Blake, don't mention that word.
and the mark is taken. We're on the cricket pitch of H.E Parker. And a bit of a push, and it's going to be downfield. And it's going to go to Vermont Gold, and to pick it up, guess who? Madison Freeman. So we're probably about, I don't know if these are real 50s, Ryan, as Freeman bombs it in forward. And guess who? Disney marks the ball, Ryan.
So Cameron Disney in defence. Had a strong first half here for the Devils. Looking to clear this one out. Burrows did well. Was looking for Vozo. She was able to sock it off the ground. Picked up nicely by Port. Spun around and got the kick away. And it was a perfect spot up. Grimer was by herself. She goes down the line. It was intercepted here by the Eagles. And they now looked to go back on the attack through Freeman. Madison Freeman in the middle of the ground. Takes her time before looking to hit up Kennedy, who's in front position. Kept it in front of herself. She's got a teammate with her. Decided just to get through the tackle herself and put it towards the pocket. Clark couldn't quite bring it down. Kept it in front. Got it off to Freeman. Freeman off the right boot. Salpetro's there. She's able to take the mark on the chest. And we'll have the opportunity put through Vermont's second of the day.
Again, Wantirna South not manning up on their opposition number has cost them and has Vermont Gold in front to kick potentially another major.
So Salpetro, big opportunity here for the Eagles. Kick on its way, it's through. The Eagles have their second, 2-2-14. Wantirna South 1-1-7. 8.5 minutes gone third term.
Bit of confusion on the mark for Wantirna South. Had to go back, and well, Salpetro, solid start to this game.
Having a great 100th game today for her.
So Vermont Gold 2-2-14 to Wantirna South 1-1-7. We've gone 8 and a bit minutes into this third quarter, the premiership quarter, of course. A lot of people say it's the two rucks going at it for both competing clubs. The next goal, if Vermont can kick this, it'll be dangerous times for a Wantirna South player. Was the kick there, that was by Sharon Burrows. Chain of hand passes. A little bit of a thing there, that was by Luca Clark. It's going to be a bowl up. Just on the interchange benches down here at H.E Parker. The sun has come out, which is great. So we've had 4 seasons in one day, and it's not even 12 o'clock yet, which is great. So strong toe laid. Thought I'd get a laugh out of you, Ryan. You had a laugh. That's Melbourne for you, Ryan.
Thanks, Blake.
Ryan, whenever he goes to mention the weather, can you just mute him, please?
I just zone out when he speaks, usually. So a free kick here going the way of Lee. Vermont just getting a bit of control in this third term. Down the line it goes. Grabbing it now is Polly. Sending it back into attack. It's a 1-on-2 out the back. Port's around this one. And that will cross the line. So we'll get a ball up just inside the forward 50 for the Devils. Trailing this game by 7 points. 10.5 minutes gone third term. Been a great contest here in the Division 4 Grand Final. Disney out of the middle. Off the left boot. Gets hit up a target. Bouncing footy. McFarlane was chasing that one. Vermont under a bit of pressure. And they've been able to control this well. Bunning underneath this one. Great hands to take the mark at centre half back here for Vermont. Hands it off to Freeman. Freeman's kick was smothered. Ball comes back out to Polly. Off the right boot, inside 50. And once again, Vermont's able to intercept their forward half kicks as they look to escape their back half once again. Disney got hands to it. Wasn't able to bring it down, but got the handball away. Getting through the first tackle there, Darcy Mann. Was eventually wrapped up and brought down to the ground. So 11.5 minutes gone in this third quarter. Bunning got the tap down. Freeman keeping it in front of herself. Couldn't quite control it. It was Polly who made the most of the opportunity to find McFarlane inside the Devils forward half. Clark open as she puts it right in the direction of Darcy Clark. And well hit up, and a great opportunity here for Clark to get the margin back to a point.
It's been a great game so far, guys.
It certainly has. And Clark, who has certainly been all lively in that forward 50 for Wantirna South. Someone you would love to have the ball in their hands. Clark's kick has gone through the middle, back to a point. Devils 2-1-13, Vermont Gold 2-2-14. 12.5 minutes gone third quarter, Blake.
Yes, well done there by Clark. She's having a really solid game. I think she's flown a little bit under the radar in this game. So 1 point game yet again, 2-1-13 to Vermont, 2-2-14. We do have a score at H.E Reserve at the moment. Norwood 2-5-17 to Heathmont 1-2-8 in Division 5 Grand Final at H.E Reserve. A lot of supporters I can see in the background, which is great to see. So this play resumes. You just missed that one there. Wantirna South get their second goal of the day. And it's a 1 point ball game. 13 minutes in to this third quarter, the premiership quarter, you say. It's the two racks at it again. Strong tackle again. It's in the centre of the ground on the, where H.E Parker Reserve is. And there's going to be another ball up. So the two rucks again going at it. Vermont Gold get a clearance kick to the Eagles, and one-on-one in the goal square. First to pick it up. Strong tackle, strikes off one. Can she get another? And she's through for a behind. So moves to score to 2-3-15. Vermont Gold to Wantirna South 2-1-13. The Eagles currently leading by 2 points.
Yeah, Blake, she was one of the reasons I tipped Vermont Gold coming into today's clash. Just watching the way she played on H.E Parker last week in the preliminary final. It's more the same this week in the grand final. Back out of their defensive half, Wantirna South. This is a big contest to be won, and it's won by Disney. Got a bit of space and time now. Off the left boot, looks to centre it into the corridor and finds a target. Valajos on the chest. who puts Wantirna South up towards centre half forward. Great mark, and it's Clark again who kicked the last goal in this game. 1 point in it in the third term. Clark back inside 50. Out the back, it falls into the hands of Polly. Here's Valajos, who's moved forward and managed to take the mark. Great work rate. She's pretty much set up the play from the middle of the ground and now is lining up on a tough angle. She's not going to waste too much time as she comes in. Can put the Devils back in front. Falls short. In fact, it doesn't go across the line, so it's still alive here. Clark and Freeman. McFarlane's there as well. She's able to pick it up. She's wrapped up by Freeman. She got away with her, got the hands away in time. And we'll get a ball up inside 50 here for Wantirna South.
Just on the cricket pitches end, down here at H.E Parker. Really great contest between these two sides. If this is what we're going to get right now, I think we're in for a massive afternoon today at H.E Parker. Sun's out at the moment, so if you're around the area, get down to Hayfont at H.E Parker. Got a bumper afternoon, not only here but also Quamby Reserve for today's Deakin University Grand Finals. First to get that will be Caitlin Grimer. Just a little bit of a slip there, and Disney can pick this one up. No one wants to tackle when it's going to be a ball up. Just no one wants to tackle Disney. She's too tall and too athletic, of course. It's the Rucks again going at it for this game. From the outer side wing down here at H.E Parker.
Blake.
It's going to be another ball up.
Blake, I've had a couple of players describe to me that trying to tackle Disney is like trying to tackle a brick wall.
I think so too, Kate. But as a lot of Vermont players, and first to get it out there will be Lily Bunny. She's really having a solid third quarter. O'Sullivan involved. She's going to get a free kick. Yes, she will.
In the back.
So O'Sullivan, she's on the where we are down here, but on the other side of H.E Parker Reserve. She bonds it forward. Leave was involved, a kick off there, that was there, but first to pick it up will be Georgia McDonald. She gets a hand pass. The Devils in the centre of the ground of H.E Parker, but there's a Vermont number 3 there. Hand pass was laid. Vozo will pick this one up. She does, a little bit of a push. And it's going to be a free kick going to, and Wantirna South cheer because they feel like they've had a few goals that wasn't going their way. Is Katie Vozo this time. Can get it going forward. We're at the centre of the ground of H.E Parker. Tackle was laid by Vermont. Got a few numbers with a quarterback out the back here. And they do use that quarterback, and play resumes. A strong tackle is going to be another ball up. Centre of the 50 arc down here at H.E Parker, Ryan.
Well, 2 minutes to play in this third term. And it's just 2 points in it. Vermont leading 2-3 to 2-1. Vozo. Lee involved. Disney breaking through. Her kick away. It's not going to be 15, so called to play on is Ho. Back in towards the corridor. Valajos. Did she give away a free kick? Or get a free kick, should I say. She has.
For holding.
So, had an impressive game for Wantirna South. Down the line it goes, out the back, taking the mark for the Eagles. It was Emily Cumming in defence. And she'll look to switch it towards the broadcast side. Had to be perfect, and it was to Waddingham because there was 2 Devils there. So, any missed kick, and it's coming back the other way. They've done this well. Curfew right across, right in front of the Wantirna South bench. She'll send the Eagles back into attack. Less than a minute to go. Out the back, the mark is taken by Freeman. Clark's one-on-one in the goal square, if she can get it to her. She's going to head in that direction. Clark has got the mark and looks to play on straight away. Clark can put through another. If this ball comes back, it's going to stay right. Just a minor score. Vermont 2-4-16. Wantirna South 2-1-13. 30 seconds to play in this third term.
Yeah, that would have brought the house down here at H.E Parker. It was almost like the stadium holds its breath there, Ryan. As Wantirna South look to bring this one back inside. The ball's just going to bounce down here at the centre of H.E Parker Reserve. A tackle was laid. It's going to be a ball up. Centre of H.E Parker, as Ryan said, there will be 3/4 time. And the umpire will have this last ball up for this quarter. Gets a chain, a hand passes, and a bit of a push. And it's going to be a free kick sign. Should be sound.
No, I forgot. Second half, of course.
Come on. Could have told me that before I...
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Yeah, so if you're watching at home and you're probably looking at the scoreboard and you're thinking, oh, is it siren? No.
Time on.
Time on. So there will be time on for the second half for this game. I presume there won't be too much time left, but I'm not going to be a predictor, unfortunately. I'm no timekeeper. And there you go, siren sounds down here at H.E Parker Reserve. We're going to have a huge last quarter, I'll tell you what. Vermont 2-4-16, Vermont Gold to Wantirna South 2-1-13. If you're on the couch, please, I hope you stay on that couch because we've got a last quarter that's going to be one for the ages. It's the last quarter of the Deakin University Division 4 Grand Final between Wantirna South and Vermont.
Welcome back to the Division 4 Senior Women's Grand Final. Three-quarter time here, and Vermont lead by 3 points. 2-4-16 Vermont Gold, 2-1-13 Wantirna South. We've got a grandstand finish here to start the morning at H.E Parker Reserve. I'm Ryan Long, joined by Blake Tennant. Blake, it's going to come down to the wire.
It is, and as long as I know it's great for the fan point of view, but overtime, it's not great, I tell you that. But I don't want to say that. I don't want to jinx it.
No, we want extra time, but in saying that, there's 3 points in it, so we might get a winner by less than a goal, but you never know.
Yeah, no, it's been a really good contest for both of these sides at the moment, and Vermont, they've done everything right, but Wantirna South, I need a response in this final quarter.
Well, they got it, didn't they? They got it in that with that Darcy Clark goal. That was big, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and I'm looking forward for this next one, because if they kick the next one, I think they can settle. That's just what I think, but I'm telling you now, and I could be wrong, if Vermont kick the next goal...
That was going to be my question to you.
I think they're going to be walking away with the Division 4 premiership.
With a real tight tussle, if the Eagles get the first, we'll certainly put them in the box seat here out at H.E Parker Reserve. Final term underway. Division 4 premiership up for grabs. Out of the middle here, Disney. It's going to be big for Wantirna South in this final quarter. Has had a great game so far. Tap down. They get the kick forward here to the Devils. They'll be kicking to your left side of the screen in this last quarter. Here they go. The handball over the top. There's Clark if she can get onto this one first. In fact, it's Waddingham for the Eagles to take possession of the football. First 30 seconds of this final quarter, and we're already inside 50 here for Wantirna South. Disney breaking through a tackle, got the handball away towards the forward 50 arc. Tapping this towards the boundary line.
Disney is down.
We'll keep an eye on that as the ball stays in play. Not quite, it's over the line. And Disney back up to her feet. So we'll get a ball up, about 60 out from the Wantirna South goals. Polly wrapped up. We'll get another ball up.
Yeah, it's just these nervous wait, isn't it, for the first goal, and this game could really open up for Vermont Gold. They've had 3 strong weeks of footy to come into this game. They lead 2-4-16 to Wantirna South 2-1-13.
Both teams have shown why they are the 2 grand finalists for this division, with all their opposition and attack.
And play gets her out of there. First to kick it off there was Darcy Clark. 1-on-1 in the goal scorers, McFarlane. Oh, I don't know about that one. A check side around the boundary. And it's through, and it's going to be out of bounds on the full. I thought that might have been a boundary for
I thought it hit the post, but maybe that was
too.
just a bit of an illusion. It sort of looked like it came off her hand. I don't know. But either way, there's no score, so it doesn't change anything.
So to bring us back into play will be Ruby Waddingham. She gets it going forward for Vermont. First to pick it up there, that was by McPherson. Tackle was almost laid, but it wasn't. Polly will try tackle this one, but the Eagles are out here with a kick. That was by Cesari. And a mark taken for Vermont. And it'll be number 47 in Sarah Salpetro. And that's a good shot bump. And that might be holding the ball. It is. And that's going to be to Polly, I believe. She's going to look for her target inside the forward 50. She does. She looks. There's a lot of Vermont jumpers around this one, but a lot of Devils. And it's going to be a ball up around the angle, the 50 arc down here at H.E Parker. We've gone 3 minutes into this last quarter. Who will be coming out premiers? First to get there was Vozzo. Fires McFarlane! McFarlane can put the Devils in front. Montana McFarlane can put the Devils in front.
This is a brilliant game.
On the pocket down here at H.E Parker Reserve. She's going to go for the traditional drop punt here. McFarlane to put the Devils in front. And it's going to go through for a behind.
Oh.
So 2-2-14.
Blake.
Wantirna South to Vermont Gold, 2-4-16.
Blake, caller's curse, mate.
I didn't say she was going to kick the goal. I didn't say that.
So 2-4-16, 2-2-14. Vermont Gold leading by 2 points. And they've still got to win the game. They can't just defend for the next 17 minutes because with the way the Devils are going at the moment, they look like they might be able to hit the scoreboard very soon. They've started this quarter so well. The kick was smothered by Kennedy. Kennedy finds a football. Salpetro comes in and free kick here going the way of Kennedy. The half-back line for the Eagles, 2 points in it. 4.5 minutes gone, final term. Division 4 premiership on the line. Salpetro again, who's been massive.
She has.
She's showing her experience because she's come across from the VAFA Old Yarra Cobras. So
Down the line it goes. Stolen away here from the Devils. McDonald went down looking for Polly. Disney, the ball just fell into her lap. Socket off the ground. Polly, free kick off the ball. Believe it's going the way of Disney. It is. Cameron Disney. Centre wing here for Wantirna South. Waiting for her numbers to push forward. Out the back, Vermont have the front position. And we could get a ball up here inside their forward half. 5 minutes gone in this final term. What a grand final we've had to start the day. Still, either side can win. Disney got her hands off in time. The kick forward there from McPherson, cut off, and the mark is taken by Darcy Meehan in defence for the Eagles.
And like I said, she had a really good second and third quarter, did Meehan. This is going to be a tight contest to finish off this great Division 4 grand final. I think I tipped Vermont Gold to win by 5 points. And that was a push, but not called. Both sides dive on and stacks on, sort of tight. And it's going to be a ball up, just on the angle of the 50 down here at H.E Parker Reserve.
We've returned to the intensity that we
And a
had.
strong tackle laid, Disney involved, she gets a kick, finds a teammate that marks the footy for Vermont. Injury down at the moment, but we'll continue calling this game as Kennedy, she gets it forward for the Eagles. There's one-on-ones everywhere, but a great mark taken. That was by Marissa Lee. She's on the wing where the coaches' boxes are down here at Hayfont. To pick it up is Madison Clark. She's had a really good finals campaign for the Eagles. A little bit of a slip and a hand pass. Strong tackle laid, and it's going to be a ball up. Number 45 there, Ella Long, struggling to get up for that one. It's the two rucks going at it. Disney involved. She's been everywhere for the Devils. It's going to be a ball up on the angle of the 50 arc. Be up, I would say 50 metres. Don't know if they are real 50s down here at Hayfont. There's a snap around the corner for Vermont and a mark taken. I believe that might be Freeman. It is. It's going to be Madison Freeman. She's going to play off. She's off the mark at the moment. She bombs it in forward for the Eagles. And an intercept mark taken by the Devils here, Ryan.
Yes. Certainly getting tense here out at H.E Parker Reserve. The Devils trying to escape their back half. Still not quite able to do so. What a game we've had today. Still time for it to go either way.
I'm really
Here's
enjoying-
Port. Takes off. Salpetro again involved here. Was able to get the intercept, got the handball off. Now Waddingham. Dribbling kick. The pressure laid here from Wantirna South. Still not out of trouble just yet. And we'll get a ball up.
enjoying this grand final. It's close, it's intense. Both teams equally matched in defence and offence.
That's exactly what we wanted as this one comes down to the wire. Streaming forward this time, Hartley towards the top of the square. Clark's out the back. With her there is Cope. Wantirna South looking to get out of trouble here. The bounce favours Grimer. She got a boot to the ball. It's going to be held up here on the 50-metre line. Coming up to the 9th minute mark of this final quarter, and we feel like the longer this quarter goes, if Vermont get one, that's just about it. So the handball from Lee finds Freeman, went without it. In fact, that's O'Sullivan bouncing inside 50. Kasari's first to the footy, and we're going to get a ball up. And this is right where Vermont Gold will be happy to have it inside their forward half.
Yeah, deep inside their forward half, Ryan.
Vermont.
Disney gets the hand pass. She can pick this one up. She doesn't though, but it's smothered by a lot of Vermont players. The Eagles are really cracking in hard with the pressure, and it's going to be another ball up on the angle at the 50 arc down here at H.E Parker. Snap around the corner by Long.
I don't mind.
Bit of a strong tackle laid again. Where's this going? And it's going to be a ball up. Just on the wing here at H.E Parker, right in front of the two boxes. The two racks going at it. A snap around the corner for the Eagles. And again, this pressure. But it's going to be...
We've got Disney down again with holding a knee.
So not good signs. Need their best players at this stage of game. 10 minutes into this final quarter. They're down where the cricket nets are at the moment. Freeman involved. She's been super for these Eagles. And there's going to be another ball up. Oh, free kick.
Yeah, Blake, I've got to say, Vermont's running game, Wantirna has some answers for it, but they really need to up their second efforts and do try to get in front when there's kick coming their way.
Thank you, Kate. On the boundary, terrific job all season. Best in the business, I say. Lee's involved with the ruck duties. And that player in Disney, she looks okay with a boot like that. Eagles, again, their defence has been solid with Waddingham. She's having a really strong game. Mark almost taken. The Eagles, again, looking really supreme at this stage. Hand pass laid, and here goes. This is a roll of the dice for Wantirna. Can they get things going? They do. They get a kick. That was by Burrows. One-on-ones everywhere. That player in McFarlane. She's going to kick it to an open goal square, but it's going to dribble. No, it's not. It's still in play. The ball's still in play. A tackle was laid. The umpire didn't call it. And it's going to be a ball up. Jeez, he's still got that nervous feeling down here at H.E Parker. No one knows what to do.
Boundary.
It's the nervous times. We'll get to boundary shortly. We're deep inside. Wantirna's forward 50, and it's going to be a ball up.
Lucky didn't get tagged for a sling there.
They didn't give the ball back. The umpire didn't call that one. As the two rucks again at it. Vermont's get a snap around the corner. There's a lot of purple and gold around. Lucy Freeman will try to pick this one up. She does. We're in the outer wing down here at H.E Park. A lot of green and whites around this one. The Devils do get there. They bomb it, but Vermont, there's a player right open. And that's number 22 in Meehan. And it's going to be another ball up. Centre of H.E Parker Reserve. 12 minutes in to this final quarter, Ryan.
Yeah, it's just 2 points in it. Division 4 premiership on the line, as we said. 14 plays 16. Vermont leading. Lee with the tap down. Big tackle load in the middle once again. And certainly sense there's one more goal either way left in this contest. Valajos here for the Devils. Got a bit of space. High kick. The mark is taken for Vermont. DeVicentis looks to play on straight away. Got the handball off. Waddingham down the line on the far side of the ground out here at H.E Parker Reserve. Trying to trap it there was Freeman. Waddingham involved again. Picked up by Port. Port just got hands off in time. Lee for the Eagles. Swung around on the left. Bouncing ball down the line. Picked off by McDonald. Now a chance for Wantirna South. It's a one-on-one. McFarlane's out the back. Can she be able to pick it up? Chase across the line. Still alive. Not done yet. And we'll get a ball up, but we're back inside Wantirna South forward half.
She's going end to end at the moment.
Boundary. Number 12, Catherine Sharon Browrose is off for medical attention with the trainer for Wantirna South.
So Waddingham for the Eagles. Her kick stays in play. The mark taken by Lee. Lee's off. She goes down the line. It's a one-on-one. Ball didn't favour either player and just bounced across the line. So that means the Devils will take the kick here and get another chance. We're 14.5 minutes gone final term.
We are, and we're on the scoreboard sort of wing down here at H.E Parker. The Devils again going inside their forward 50, but that mark was intercepted by Salpetro. She gets it going for the Eagles. She's having a really strong game for the Eagles today.
Been phenomenal.
Coming from the VAFA, she's been a good pickup for the Eagles this year. They try to get going again, the Eagles. It's like kick to kick down here at H.E. It looks like the end as well.
Gentlemen,
also involved. Get to Kate shortly. Fozzo gets a snap around the corner. Eagles looking to go in the attack. They do. They get a kick. Do Vermont. First to get there will be Hipwell, Brianna Hipwell, and mark taken by Freeman. Player is down for Wantirna South, but we will call the football as we go. Vermont player all on its own, but it's a strong tackle and it's going to be a ball up. Kate, if you've got a comment.
Yeah, I do. Just quickly, do we have time on for injury in this final quarter?
Yeah, there is time on. Time on is in for the second half, so could get up to maybe a 25-minute quarter if play stop.
Just asking because we had that stoppage in the second quarter.
Oh, no, that's first half. So second half, it's, time on. So we'll have time on. It's a straight 20 in the second quarter, Kate. So
Okay, thanks very much, Blake. I just needed that clarification.
no worries at all. So we're on the wing where we are directly. We get a good view at this point of view on the balcony down here at Heathmont. As the ball's racing, a lot of green and white. First to pick it up will be Morrison. She finds her teammate in Disney. Clark, sorry. And there's a player all on her own, and she'll mark that. And that will be Valajos.
And she was down behind play before.
Yeah. So maybe it was a tactic move.
No.
She gets it forward. I'm not going to say that. And
She actually hurt her ankle, Blake.
yeah, I know. He's hit the pun. As we're going to get a ball up.
So coming up to the 17th minute mark here, 2-2-14, 2-4-16. We're 60 out from the Wantirna South goals. They've got to score. Vermont Gold. Can they hold on for another 3 minutes? Just feel like there's at least one more left in it. Socket off the goal, off the ground there by Freeman. Back in towards the middle. Kennedy involved. Ball comes out. Grimer. Underneath this one. Freeman got the kick forward. Bouncing towards Clark. Doing well there was Vozzo. She's able to trap the footy. Go off the right boot. Bouncing ball towards centre wing. Socket off the ground once again. They're gaining territory. I want Wantirna South. Back in defence here for Vermont is Curfew. Bumped off the ball. The handball into a bit of space. Salapetro running onto this one. And she'll do it herself. She'll take the game on. And she'll go towards the half-forward line. Bounced over the top of Freeman. Now it's a big moment here for the Wantirna South defence. Clark got the handball away. Cope. There's a free kick going Vermont's way. It's Cope who will go back, take her time, and potentially...
This could be the goal that wins Vermont the grand final.
If it goes through, you can seal the day for Vermont. Be a long way out, so we'll see if she's got the distance. Cope towards goal. It's going to fall short. Bouncing footy. Clark's underneath this one. Towards the boundary side. Socket off the ground. Wantirna South still not out of trouble. Freeman has hit the post.
She could have been the hero.
She's hit the post. 3 points in it, 17 plays 14, a minute and a half at least before time on.
Yeah.
Guys, if you could have seen the Vermont Gold supporters, they went up and then they all went down. Oh, so yeah, really great dramatic scenes here on the boundary.
As Disney gets it in play, she bombs it inside the centre of the ground down here, and Heath wants Wantirna South again with a kick, but it's all Vermont. The ball wasn't marked, it was on the ground, a tackle was laid, but the Eagles get things going forward. There's a lot of green and white, and a mark taken again by Clark. She gets it going forward for Wantirna South. There she is, Disney with a hand pass. She's having a really solid game. Vermont get this one with a strong tackle, and it's going to be a ball up. I wish I had Wayne Brasher here because he would tell me how long the timing is, because of course time on. Maybe a 22-minute quarter, 21. That's what I'm predicting.
Blake from previous.
As play resumes, sorry Kate, we'll cut you off. We'll get comment soon. There's one-on-ones around this one. Polly involved. She's all tackled really nicely, and that was by Gemma Kennedy. We're at the angle.
Oh, this is it. Can they get out of defence here, Vermont, or is there one more?
This is the one. This is the last play of the dice down here, and that's going to be another ball up. So we're at time on down here at H.E Parker. Could be maybe a minute or two left in this last quarter to dictate who will be walking away with the premiership here. One last roll of the dice for Wantirna South here. Can this defence of Vermont hang on here? A kick there was by a Vermont, but there's a lot of Wantirna South. And that's your siren! Vermont Gold are premiers. 3 hard weeks of football, and they are now here, premiers in Division 4. Congratulations to Vermont Gold.
Wow, what a thriller. It came down to the final minute of this game. And look at the scenes out here in the middle of the ground, the Vermont victorious side. What a performance, what a game from both sides, and for the Eagles. Premiers back into the competition for a second team today, and they walk away premiers.
Oh, what a game, Ryan, and fortunately it had to be a loser and a winner, but you take that away. Both of these sides were the real winners. This is a cracking game of footy. Vermont Gold get the premiership, and look at the scenes down here at H.E Parker. Congratulations to Vermont Gold. Really hard fought. 3 hard, grueling weeks of football to get to where they are. They defeated Florendite in the first final, and then they had to travel to H.E Parker for 2 tough weeks, knocking off the 2 top teams in this division by winning against Bayswater last week in a prelim final. And now they knocked off Wantirna South with a 3-point thriller down here at H.E Parker Reserve. My name's Blake Tennant. We'll be doing the presentations really shortly, so stay tuned for that. And we're going to big Division 1 grand final straight after this between North Ringwood and Surrey Park.
Gentlemen,
enjoy.
Whitey is on his way out. He said to me, "Oh, do you want to do the interview now?" And I said, "No, go hug the girl." So that's what he's doing at the moment. So when he's finished, I'll grab him for a quick interview.
Sounds good, Kate. We'll stay on live stream, so when you've got him ready, go straight for it.
He's hugging everybody.
It's a very exciting time.
They've had 3 tough weeks, Kate, so
Yeah.
to win this premiership, it's a really big
Oh,
one.
wait a minute. Now the Chris Clark hug. Okay. Whitey, congratulations. You said that you guys had faith in yourselves all the way up and that you wanted to come to this division because you thought long a premiership for it. Congratulations.
It's been an incredible journey from Division 5 and then meeting great sides like Wantirna South and Bays, which we had great games with. Look, that could have gone anyway, let's face it, but what a great grand final for both girls. I mean, Wantirna South, commiserations, but just one of the great grand finals.
Probably the best grand final been women's football. Just both your and defense are just really Congratulations, Whitey, and look forward to seeing you up in the next division.
Thank you. Thank you and everything, but I think it was a great grand final, and just lucky we got there. It was one of those games.
Thank you, Kate, on the boundary. Terrific job. Well done as well. Congratulations to Steve White and crew. We're going to stick down for presentations. We'll be back straight after this.
Footy fans, what a thrilling game of footy we have here. Of course, Vermont Gold taking out the premiership. They're 14 to Wantirna South 14. If we can we all have patrons clear out for the presentations shortly? If we can, in the middle, where the red and white stripes are listed. If we can, please clear out for that one. We'll have the presentation shortly, so if we can, we have all supporters, please walk over for the presentations for the Division 4 Deakin University presentations. Thank you very much. We've got a huge game coming up next, Division 1 Grand Final between H.E Parker and North Ringwood, straight after this. Footy fans, can we all please have all patrons please come down behind the fence for the grand final presentations, please. Can you please get all patrons walking over to the fence for the grand final presentations. Vermont and Wantirna South supporters, can we please walk down to the fence, please, for the presentations? Vermont and Wantirna South, can we please have all patrons please come to the fence for the presentations, please, which will start very shortly. Welcome to the Deakin University Division 4 Senior Women's Grand Final presentation. It was a thriller game of football. Congratulations to both sides. But to Vermont Gold, 3 hard weeks of footy. It's paid off. Premiers in Division 4. I would now like to invite the presentations by walking up to the stage to present today's medal, EFNL, from the EFNL, Daniel Wex. And now we start today with the best on ground medal. The player adjudged best on ground from Vermont, number 47, Sarah Salpucho. And now let's begin the Premiership medallions with number 3, Marissa Lee. Number 8, Kira Bundy. Number 9, Jessica Downsing. Number 10, Maddie Oda. Number 12, Gemma Kennedy. Number 16, Sienna Curfey. Number 19, Maddie De Silvia. Number 20, Emily Cumming. Number 22, Darcy Meehan. Number 25, McKinley O'Sullivan. Number 28, Natasha Tenney. Number 29, Liesl Coate. Number 30, Mia Kolatimis. Number 32, Charlotte Freeman. Number 33, Lucy Freeman. Number 36, Jade Hall. Number 37, Madison Freeman. Number 41, Emma Hunter. Number 43, Molly Muir. Let's invite her back to the stage, the best on ground medalist, number 47, Sarah Salpucho. Number 48, Lily Bunning. Number 50, Zoe College. Number 54, Linda Demcintius. Number 55, Ruby Waddingham. Number 57, Catherine Ho. Number 58, Matilda Hartley. Number 60, Lindsay Cesari. And number 61, Madison Clark. And now, the Premiership captain, Luca Clark. Luca, please stay on the stage. And the Premiership coach, Steve White. Steve, please stay on stage and say a few words, please.
Thank you, first of all, to the EFL for putting on this great show today. Thank the crowd as well. It's been a very vocal crowd today, and you've got a really, really good game of football, I reckon, today. Wantirna South, it's been great to have those 3 games against you throughout the year, and let's face it, it could have gone either way today, but fortunately for us and unfortunately for you, we just happened to be in front when the final siren went. So to Bozo and all the girls, you had a great year, well done. And to our girls who at the start of the year, or last year we didn't have a reserve side. This year we also have plenty of numbers and hence plenty of players as well. We're all part of this, as we said, all through the year. It's a big team with the 2 sides, so let's all enjoy it today and tonight, and let's make it special. Well done, girls.
And now, can I please invite Daniel Wax to present the Division 4 Deakin University Premiership Cup to Vermont Gold.